Hey Aries, we're going to do your August 2026 reading today. Let's jump right in. Seems like you guys are a little stuck here right off the bat. Okay. Hope you guys are doing well. Let's see what we have for you, Aries, for August. Okay, Aries, you're showing up as the Knight of Wands, which is appropriate. Sorry, guys. Since that is one of your core cards, this is your situation for the month of August. You're out there. You're putting yourself out there. You're trying to have a good time. You're not trying to commit to anything serious. You want to have a little fun with something or someone, let's say. You're being challenged by the Ten of Swords. There's a lot of pain that's lingering from something. You know, it could feel like you bit the dust a little bit here. I don't know if this is from a breakup or from feeling like you've been betrayed somehow, but we'll get to the bottom of it. We'll clarify everything. The person in your energy or the person on your mind for the month of August is the Strength card here. This is someone who you see as being very confident, someone who you view as, you know, having it all together, making decisions with kind of a velvet glove, somebody who can advocate for themselves and who is very assertive but not like overbearingly so. This could also indicate this is somebody who you have intense feelings for, and vice versa. In the recent past, you have the Four of Pentacles. You're hanging on to somebody here. You're hanging on to a situation, you're hanging on to hope. Like I said, we'll find out when we clarify. In your focus for the month of August, you are not giving up on something. You're kind of saying like, no, this is what I want, and you can't expect me to budge because I know that this is for my greatest good, and I'm not backing down. In the immediate future, what you can expect from the person on your mind, you have the Queen of Cups. Looks like they're coming in with a lot of love for you. This is someone who you know, they follow their heart, and it seems like they have very deep feelings here for you. Speaking of their feelings for you, you have Justice. They want it to feel balanced. If they feel some type of way, they want you to feel the same type of way. They don't want any sort of like runner chaser thing. They don't want you to be overly excited or underly excited. They want to make sure that the feelings are reciprocated and appropriately so. So let's get into this. Let's clarify. And Aries, if this resonates with you, there is an extended. You can find all that information in the description box below, including all of the topics that we get into. So let's clarify you as the Knight of Wands. You get the Two of Cups. Wow, the Knight of Cups. You're really going after someone here. You're really heavily going after someone. Hang on, let me get my dog who's insisting that they're on camera today. Sometimes he just like won't stop until I pick him up. He just wants to be part of it. Okay, back to you. This is about a partnership. This is someone that you see a future with, someone that you want to be with, and I could see that you're not taking no for an answer. I think that you believe that you work well together. Maybe you guys have a history of working together literally, if not figuratively. But it does look like it's early stages, or somebody that you may just have a crush on. But also, you know, you have this 10 of Swords here that's challenging you. I don't know if this is with this person or if this is somebody from the past who is kind of holding you back a little bit from pursuing whatever this Two of Cups is in the present moment. Like you're feeling a little bit not ready for something new. I don't think that this is new. I just think that, you know, there's something here about being in a lot of pain. And the challenge is to live your life and have fun and find those moments where you feel like someone lights you up without being affected by this other energy that's so painful. That's clarified with the Four of Wands, the Three of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like this is somebody who you've had, you know, quite the history with, maybe somebody that you lived with, or somebody who just gave you like the sense of belonging, a sense of feeling like, you know, you were at home together, and all of a sudden something changed. All of a sudden you found yourself in some sort of cycle with them where it was like, we're going in the right direction, things are looking really good, and then bam, stabbed in the back, you feel betrayed. And I don't know if you keep coming back for more because you really love this person, or, you know, if this person thinks that they can do as they please and they know Aries will be back. Let's take a look at them. Let's take a look at strength as the person on your mind. Get the Nine of Swords, the Seven of Cups, and the Page of Swords. I feel like this person causes you a great deal of stress and anxiety. I think this person is haunted by you a little bit, by whatever's happened in your relationship in the past. This person kept their options open a little bit with you, and I think that's why you're so hurt here. I feel like you know, I just keep seeing like a wheel turning, like going over the same words that were said, or the same situations that happened, or these little things playing out for you. It's the same thing that's playing out for this person. They keep thinking about like, oh, I wish I didn't say that, I wish I didn't do that, and it's tied to some sort of guilt here. Let's look at you in the recent past, the Four of Pentacles. What are you holding on to here? I mean, it's clear that you're fearing the loss of this person who you value so much. You get the Queen of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. You just don't want to let them go. You don't want to let them go because letting them go, and this is like figuratively letting them go, even if it seems like they're probably not here at the moment, like you had them within your grasp and then they were gone, but it's because letting them go would make you feel like you don't have them anymore. It's letting them go from your mind, letting the idea that this relationship could possibly be over in your mind is going to make you feel like you've been abandoned. And that's why you're energetically really holding on to this. Whatever happened here, Aries, it looked like it happened rather quickly. It wasn't something that lingered. It was like cut with a sword. Let's see why you're not backing down, why that's in your focus. You're really standing your ground here, and you're just not taking anyone else's advice. You're saying, nope, this is what I want. You get the Hierophant, the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. Okay, now I see this is a new person here. You do want something new, and you're not backing down until you get it. I can see you like really putting yourself out there and saying, I don't care how many times I'm rejected. I don't care how many dates stand me up. I don't care how many apps I have to get on. I mean, these are just examples. I'm not backing down until I find that person who is the yin to my yang. And you're really determined, and I think it's really lovely. You want something serious with someone, and you're not, you know, it's like if you go out on a date and there's like potential with someone, but you're not really feeling it, you're not having a second date with that person because you've already decided, I'm going to find the person I'm going to marry. I'm not messing around anymore. That's your focus for August. That's a cool goal. I'm into it. Let's look at the Queen of Cups here in your immediate future. You have the Nine of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the Six of Swords. So, whoever this Queen of Cups is to you, they are someone who is recently out of something. They're just getting into a calmer place in life. They're totally single, like I'll give you that, but it's very new for them. So you may feel like they're coming in a little bit slow. You may feel like they are not on the same trajectory as you are. They may even tell you like, hey, Aries, like I'm into seeing what happens here, but you got to slow your roll. I understand you're like looking for a life partner, but I'm just coming out of something, so let's just take it easy. And I'm not, you know, I don't see you taking that well. But if you're actually very as determined as you look at like you are, then that's going to be part of it. That's going to be part of that not backing down. Part of that determination is going to be waiting a little bit. And I don't mean waiting like waiting for them to come around. I mean like giving them the time and space that they require in order to meet you where you are, and vice versa. Their feelings for you, Justice, they want you to meet them where they are. That's exactly what I just said. They really don't want to feel pressured. They really don't want to feel like they have to speed up their healing process in order to please you in some way. You know, they want to be able to get over whatever they're coming out of. And you can aid in that, I'm sure. But just be careful not to rush. Let's take a look at Justice here for their feelings. For you, for August, you get the King of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the High Priestess. Yeah, you know, I think that they are going to be feeling more in the month of August than they're letting on, because they're trying to make sure that there is that reciprocity here, that you are someone who isn't going to rush them, who isn't going to push them, because that's going to be a red flag for them. So I think that they're going to hold back just a little bit just to make sure, and then it's going to happen really quickly. The King of Cups with the Eight of Wands is like, we're doing this thing. This is you and me. You and me, Aries. So that's what I have for you for the month of August. If you want to stick around and see what happens next, we're going to look into anything that's hidden that you may not know about this person, their intentions towards you. We're going to look at their hopes and fears, because they are one and the same. You can't have hopes without fears. We're also going to look into the outcome and if there's any advice, and pull some oracle cards. So thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Aries.